Hi, I'm Josh, podcasting to you from Mount Hermon, California, and this is your Simple Photo Minute. Today we're talking about macro photography, or photography of small objects. Now this is usually done with a really expensive light box or fancy lighting in a studio, but we'll show you how to do it at home, quickly and easily and for a fraction of the cost. Now some of the obstacles to shooting small objects are getting the lighting right and being able to see all the detail. There's also shadows, and you don't really want to have a busy background, so we've come up with some really simple ways to overcome that. Created a simple rig here out of PVC. Now any frame would do, but this is very simple, 1/2 inch PVC, 4 T-brackets and 4 elbows, and some rubber feet. I haven't glued these or anything so that it can fold flat because I don't have much space in my house. So that gives us our frame, and we want a diffuser around it. So we went to Kmart and bought a cheap sheet, white sheet, and that gives us our diffused lighting. So now we have a box. We have our light box, but we need a bottom for it because we want to have a background that doesn't have a seam on it. So take a simple piece of paper, butcher paper, and curve that on the background and tape it up against the frame. So this is our light box. This gives us a diffused lighting area to get rid of those harsh shadows and to give us a simple background. Now if this was a studio, we'd have some expensive lights and flashes set up, but this is simple photo. So we're using compact fluorescents in some very basic light fixtures that you'd find at basically any store that sells lights. Now a daylight balanced compact fluorescent like this you wouldn't find in a grocery store, but a lighting store would have it. The reason for using a daylight balanced light is that it keeps the colors on the object correct, so that you don't have any color shifts to warm or cold. Now we've gone ahead and put a light on each side to eliminate the shadows on the object. This is a simple rig, and we could put one in the back to light the paper in the back to remove the shadows on that, but we're going to keep it nice and simple. The other thing I'm doing is using one on-camera flash, and that I'm actually bouncing off of a white ceiling and down through the top of the rig. Setting this up took a little bit of time, but the hardest part's over, and now we can go ahead and shoot some things. Today we're selling some stuff on eBay. Starting with this ping pong ball. Now it's just a matter of point and shoot. Our ping pong ball looks great. There's no shadows, it's isolated, the background's gone, and I can see all the detail on the ping pong ball. Now if you don't have a big fancy camera, you can do this with a point and shoot. I've taped a little flash diffuser on here to cut down the flash coming off the camera directly at the object, and I'm going to set this on flash and macro. And that looks great too. To make this worthwhile, plan on having a lot of objects to shoot. I'm Josh, and this has been your Simple Photo Minute.
Photocastnetwork.com, your photography resource in the potosphere. Photocastnetwork.com